What is going on, guys? FMU here. Welcome back to another episode of WCW Reborn. So today we've got another episode of Monday Night Mayhem for you, and I'm hoping it's going to be a decent show. We've not done too badly lately. We've got the momentum up to B-, which is good. Ted DiBiase Jr. has agreed to join us, but he hasn't actually signed yet. His contract starts, I think, in a week, it said. Around about, something like that, around about a week. His popularity is not great, but, you know, I think he'll do a decent job for us in the mid, you know, the mid-card sort of area, which is where I'm probably going to look to put him in. Stone Cold Steve Austin is on the pay-per appearance, as you know, his personality. So we're going to have a look and try and work him in as an authority figure going along the way, but only, you know, certain appearances. He's not going to be around all the time. Very similar to Bill Goldberg. UR Nation has joined. Oh, this bloody thing always popping up does my fucking head in. This guy's, in real life, he's quite popular. So with, you know, as an up and comer, so maybe we can work with him and, you know, try and build him up a bit. But we'll have to see. But anyway, guys, let's get on with this show, shall we? Let's get this show on the road. Oh man, so we open up. The show opens with Paul out in the ring. I want to address the events at the close of last week's show, and I want to apologise. I let my personal feelings get in the way of business, and that is not on. So I will remove myself from the situation. Okay, so obviously I attacked Sting last week, and I'm apologising basically. Then Punk's music hits. He's like, "Don't you do it, Paul. Don't you blame yourself. You gave the people what they wanted, me and Sting for the title. If you ask me, that ungrateful freak provoked you into lashing out. Lack of respect can do that to any man." So Punk's basically kissing up. Not kissing up, but, you know, we're on the same team. Then Sting comes toddling on out, and he's like, "Respect is only given to those who warrant it. After looking at you two, the only thing you warrant is pain." The lights all go out for a few moments, then come back on. The fans cheer as they see Sting standing over Punk and Half with his baseball bat in hand, and the two men out cold on the mat. So Sting taking a bit of revenge there, blacking out the lights and knocking us unconscious, which is kind of him, I guess. Not. C-, Caitlin White is backstage holding a copy of some dirty magazine she's in, flashing her knockers off. She's actually Jack Swagger's real life wife. I didn't realise that. But yeah, she's married to Jack Swagger in real life. Lucky bugger. In about that, solid in-ring action, non-existent heat. UR Nation defeated Kruger with a jackhammer. So UR Nation's cocky face gimmick kicked in today. You got a C for that, was it? I think. Jacobs. A video of Jacobs appears on the Titantron. Can you feel it? Fear is in the air tonight. Tomorrow, always. Pecking away like a crow at a corpse. This flock will grow and the corpses will fall. The video abruptly ends and JR's like, "I have no damn idea what the hell that was, Ted, but I'm sure it wasn't good." So the cult leader that I'm going to create Jacobs to be is coming out, and Ted DiBiase is like, "You'll be keeping your nightlight on for a while, JR." And he lets out his little custom laugh, you know, his traditional laugh. John Morrison is out the back stretching when he's approached by an angry Adam Cole. Adam Cole's like, "What the hell was that last week? We got our asses kicked, and for what? For you to see how much meat your woman can eat." And Morrison's like, "Watch your mouth, Cole, or we will be seeing how much boot can fill up your ass." The two men stare for a while before laying into each other. A back and forth fight is eventually broken up by officials. So these two getting a little bit, you know, tasty, involving the national title storyline. Then In a match that good action, not much away in the heat, Styles and Hero defeated Benjamin and Galloway when Hero defeated Galloway. Nothing major there, just sort of a filler match. C+, not too bad. We head to the GM's office where Brooke Hogan hears a knock at the door. She invites them in, and then John Morrison's like, Brooke, I have to get my hands on that son of a bitch. How dare he speak about Mel in that way? Then Brooke's like, John, calm down. I have already taken care of things. You will face Cole next week in a cage match. The winner will go on to Clash of Champions to face AJ Styles for the national title. So it's sort of like G'ing along the national title storyline a little bit. C+ is pretty decent. So for next week we need to book in Morrison versus Cole in a cage match. We'll just go for the pin. Oh, excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys, about sniffing all the time. It's freaking hay fever. It's driving me insane. Morrison versus Cole. So that'll be on next week's show. That's one match we know for definite we're going to have involved next week. Oh, excuse me. Okay. No worker improvements or anything like that. So B-, a music video is shown to promote The Rock. So just keeping him involved. You know, ticking over. Then the match had some good action and average heat. Jeff Hardy defeated G-Rilla. Just sort of a match to keep Jeff Hardy in the loop as well, because he's not been involved in the title. G-Rilla's flying skills, Jesus Christ. You know, it's just keeping him in the loop a little bit, keeping him in the fans' minds, which is important. Oh, an A! Boom! Up in your face! Let's get in. That's supposed to be... oh, okay. Man, I have to say, what you did earlier is going to set things in motion, brother. I hope you have that back close to hand. This is supposed to be Sting. You know me, always have my back up. Hogan's like, Hogan, you'll be requested to the locker room for strapping, dirty boy. Strap him? What for? And then Trish is like, you've been assigned a match tonight. Compliments of Mr. Howarth. So I've cocked up there. That's supposed to have been Sting. I've selected Steve Austin, so his debut before he was meant to. Then in a match that had some good action, average heat, Cole defeated Lethal. During the match, Morrison tried to distract Cole, so it's nobbled on the old national title storyline a little bit. Moved it along. And then the C, Paul Howarth. I wish I could have seen the look on his face. I bet his false teeth nearly fell out. Trish is like, he was clearly in fear of your power, sir. He fears power. I embrace it. Dirty bitch. The door swings open. Bricker, what the hell are you doing? My dad isn't ready to fight again. His body needs time to prepare. Trish is like, how dare you speak to Mr. Howarth like that? And then Brooke's like, shut up, you wonky titty bitch. All you want is money and some easy dick. As for you, I should, and I'm like, you should what? Need I remind you, I am the boss, I pay the wages, I decide who fights and when, and now I decided that you and Sting are suspended for the remainder of tonight. Now you both have 10 minutes to piss off or face police action. And JR's like, oh my god, it's that boat with Hogan. So basically, Brooke's pissed because I put her daddy in a match and I've kicked them out. Ha! In your face. Some good action, average heat. Kevin Nash defeated Morrison and Steam, and he defeated Steam by pinfall. Again, nothing much going on there. The camera showed Brooke Hogan and Sting being escorted to a car and being taken away from the arena. Just a little, you know, just a little clip it just to back up the storyline. Jim Ross, folks, we have received information via WCW.com that Bobby Lashley has been suspended until further notice for his actions last week. And then Ashley and Vickers is like, I for one am thrilled, at least I feel safe at work now. So remember last week Bobby Lashley flicked his nut and knocked her out, so he's been suspended. In about the had solid in-ring action but not much in the way of heat. Beth Phoenix defeated Chyna. Colour commentary good, it moved the storyline on, but nothing much apart from that. An angle showing Hulk Hogan warming up backstage gets a B-. And here we go, in a bout that featured great action and great heat from the audience. Punk defeated Hogan by a fast count pin from special ref Trish Stratus. Punk and Hogan had pretty good chemistry together, which lifted the match, which is decent. Also, I interfered as well, so basically guaranteed Hogan lost. Then with the C+, following his defeat, Hogan is laying in the ring when suddenly CM Punk, Howard and Steen begin to beat him violently, holding his face up to the camera, taunting Sting and Brooke Hogan wherever they are. And then the show ends. So a B-, very pleased with that. No specific comments about the show, but that is very pleasing that we've got a B-. And it's, you know, we're starting to move towards the whole... sorry guys. Oh man, it's doing my head in. This is moving towards the whole you know, it's going to be building up to, you know, a Hogan match at Clash of Champions. That's there for everybody to see now. The question is though, what you need to ask yourselves now is, which route are we going to go? We're going to go Hogan versus the boss, Hogan versus the champion, Hogan and Sting versus the champion and me, or whatever. You know, how are we going to go with it? Am I even going to get involved in the ring in a match? You know, all that is to come. Like I said, I kind of have a general idea where I'm going, but I also have a few curveballs to throw in along the way. So hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll enjoy that, and it'll keep you on your toes a bit. Sorry guys, I had to take a bit of a break there. This hay fever is destroying me today. Absolutely destroying me. So we've got a little bit of mail going on, and our rating plummeted compared to last week, which is stupid. It's gone down by quite a little bit, to be fair, which is very annoying. Let's have a check on Next Generation Wrestling, which is our little baby company. See how they're doing. See what they've got on the roster at the moment. This guy here, he's kind of like my possible Seth Rollins. I quite like the idea of him coming in as part of a group at some point. But it depends on how he develops. I think he could. It's going to go one of two ways. If I bring him up, I'm going to have to really work on him. I sent Teddy Long down there. Solo, who's she? Kitty Marshall, Shelly Martinez. Gosh, that's a bit rough. Run it, blah blah blah. So I'm just having a quick look through, see if there's anybody worth perhaps taking a bit of a look at. Luke Robinson, he's another one who could possibly come on. He's kind of like he's a bit of a Dean Ambrose looking kind of fella. He's dependable, extra loyal. Tony Atlas is a protege. This kid here, I've got good reports about him so far, so we might have to keep an eye on him. Flex Freeman, he's another one who could be part of a Shield-esque sort of stable coming up, but we'll have to have a look and see. He hasn't had any matches yet, but we'll have to see going forward. It's difficult to call at early stages like this. Barry Griffiths, which of course is Mason Ryan. So yeah, we got we've got a fairly decent roster, I'd say. In the Academy Stakes, what did the news report have to say about it? People seem to have enjoyed it, which is pretty good. I mean, it's better than not enjoying it. Dean Ambrose at Raw. Let's have a look at their titles. We've got AJ, Big E, Dean Ambrose still, Randy Orton, and the tag champs are still the New Age Outlaws. Awesome. Oh, excuse me, what storylines have they got? Strange storylines, man. Strange storylines. It's very bizarre how they, when you look at other company storylines, how they go about it. Droz and Albert, Jesus. God, there's some dodgy ones going on here. Who's International Assault? Who are they? Oh, those. Ah, that's my Rybaxel. Oh my god. Slater and Gabriel, the Bellas, the Brotherhood, the Funkadactyls. Oh, you didn't know. So they're still running the ones that were on there before. Shield, but one Ambrose and Rawlins. Oh my goodness. Unknown when that was formed. But yeah, there's some real strange sort of teams and excuse me, storylines that go on around here. Oh man, I think I have to call it quits, guys, because my fucking hay fever is driving me insane. So I do apologise for that. What's going on here? What am I looking for? I'm looking for something, but I can't remember what I'm looking for. NXT Wrestling Pro. What the frick? Where are we? Why are we all the way down there with C+? Oh, but it needs to be. Oh, who gives a monkeys? I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. That's what matters. But anyway, guys, I want to say thanks for watching. Really do appreciate it. Apologies for having to pull away. I'm looking for something. I can't remember what I'm looking for. We'll have a look through this while I'm babbling on. Apologies for the hay fever ruining this video, but hopefully you'll see through that. Continue to support, comment, like, subscribe, and who's not? China's definitely not. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Oh, hang on a minute. He's not been on there before. Trent Beretta. Kalen Croft, an impressive victory. He may be worth a little look at. Maybe perhaps bringing in and trying him out. He's the FIP World Heavyweight Champion. Don't quite like the fact that his name's Trent with a question mark. That's a bit bizarre. But we'll change his name. We'll sort him out. I'm quite tempted to give this guy a bit of a go. He's got quite good skills in certain areas. He's not fatigued, he's not got any injuries. It doesn't like Kofi Kingston. Not going to be much of a problem. He's got a good title history. Top 10 matches. Wow. I think he may be worth a bit of a punt, guys. What characters does he have? Trent Beretta, WWE, Beretta, New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Greg Marisciullo in TNA. I've already looked at that. Right, screw it. Let's do it. Let's offer this guy a pay per play. Oh no, let's not. Let's give him a 1-year deal. Trouble with the pay per appearances. For some, it's really great, like people like Austin and Goldberg and that, because you can pick and choose when you throw them in and stuff. But if you want to try and develop somebody like Trent, sometimes it's better to set them on a 1-year deal. One, it's cheaper for all the appearances you have to throw in, and two, it stops anybody else from nabbing them from underneath your nose. But at the end of the year, if you don't want to renew them, you don't have to. Or you could perhaps then drop onto a pay per appearance, depending on what you want to do. Oh, sorry guys, I thought I was going to let out a big sneeze. But we'll have a go for him, and I suppose we'll find out probably next episode if he joins or not. But anyway, guys, she Michael Elgin, that's it. I knew I'd see somebody she was married, in a relationship with or something. Michael Elgin. Anyway, guys, that's me out for death with this dog, so I'm going to die of hay fever. Thanks for watching. I apologise again. Bye-bye.